Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to learn about rounding off numbers and this time to the nearest 10,000. So let's begin. Our learning objective for today is we are going to estimate, or in other words, round off numbers to the nearest 10,000. And our S2S for today is the first one. As usual, we are going to label the place value and then we're going to make a slash this time after 10,000. Then we're going to circle the number after 10,000. And if 5 or more, add 1 more. If 4 or less, let it rest. So what does that mean? So let's see, let's look at the number triangle in the next slide. So here's our triangle for rounding off numbers. So the numbers on the right side are, if you can remember, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's when, if 4 or less, we're going to let it rest, which means we're not doing anything to the number. Then our numbers on the right are 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So what happens to numbers on the right? If 5 or more, add 1 more. So if you still keep this piece of paper I have given to you last year, it helps if you can take it out and put it next to you so you can always refer to it every time you try to round off numbers to the nearest thousand. Example 1. Round off 68,490 to the nearest 10,000. Our S2S on the side, so let me just write down the number down here, 68,490. So step 1 would be labeling the place value. We have our ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, and we have our 10,000. Now remember, this time we are rounding off the number to the nearest 10,000. That's step 1. Step 2, make a slash after 10,000. So we have our 10,000 over here. We're going to make a slash after the 10,000. So that's our slash. That's step 2. Step 3, circle the number after 10,000. So the number after the 10,000 is 1,000. So we're going to circle that number. And it says here step 4, if 5 or more, add 1 more. If 5 or less, let it rest. It helps if you can have your number triangle with you always, so you can always refer it for every question that you try. So let it rest. And here would be add 1 more. So what is the number that we circle? It's number 8. So where is number 8? Number 8 is over on this side where it says add 1 more. So we're going to add 1 more to 10,000. So the squiggly wiggly, we don't use equal sign because we are rounding off numbers. So let's just drop that off. So 1 plus 6 gives us 7. Remember, the numbers after the slash becomes 0. So we have 7 because 1 plus 6 gives us 7. 0, 0, 0, 0. So the answer is 70,000 when it's rounded off to the nearest 10,000. Example 2, round off 150,678 to the nearest 10,000. Let me just write the number down here. We have 150,678. Step 1 is we are going to label the place value. So we have ones here, followed by tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, and we have our 100,000. So that's step 1. Step 2 is make a slash after 10,000. So after 10,000 is right here. So we're going to make a slash after 10,000. That's step 2. Step 3 is circle the number after 10,000. So the number after 10,000 is this one. So let's just circle the number. And then our number triangle right here, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just gonna write shortcut there, where on the right hand side, number 5 onwards, you're gonna plus 1, and on the left hand side, you're gonna let it rest. You're not gonna do anything about it. So our squiggly wiggly. So 1 goes down, 5 goes down. Now what happened? Why does the 5 goes down? The 5 goes down because the number that you circled is 0. And where is 0 on this side? It's on the right side where it says rest. So you don't do anything to the 10,000. So that is why number 5 just goes down. And the numbers after the slash automatically becomes 0. So the answer is 150,000. So when you round off this number, 150,678, it is nearer to 150,000. Example 3, round off 99,821 to the nearest 10,000. So let me just write the number down here, 99,821. Step 1 is label the place value, ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, and 10,000. That is step 1. Step 2, make a slash after 10,000. Our 10,000 is right here. So that's done. Step 3, circle the number after 10,000. So the number after 10,000 is right here. We're going to circle that number. 9. Then our number triangle up here. We're going to let it rest on the left hand side. And add one more. So the number that we circle is number 9. So where is number 9 here? It's on the right hand side, and we're going to plus 1 in the with the 10,000 number. So add 1 plus 1 here. I was squiggly wiggly. Now you need to be careful here. You can take this number aside and do your calculation on the side, or you can just like directly do it right here. So we have 1 plus 9 gives us 10. And remember the numbers after the slash becomes 0. So 9 becomes 0, 0, 0, 0. So the answer is 100,000. Now it's time for you to try. Take a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen, it doesn't really matter. And then try this, round off 42,980, and this time to the nearest 10,000. Follow the S to S on the side and do this slowly one by one. So let us quickly recap our learning objective for today. Today we are estimating or rounding off numbers to the nearest 10,000. The S to S for today are, the first one is, as usual, we are labeling the place value. It is safe to label the place value. If you know it already, it's fine, but it's just a safer option for you to avoid you doing careless mistake. Step 2 is make a slash after 10,000. Step 3, circle the number after 10,000. And step 4, the number triangle. If 5 or more, add 1 more. If 4 or less, let it rest. Today's exercise is in your orange book, your Towards Mathematics Year 5. rounding off numbers to the nearest 10,000, practice 11, page 9. You can do both, rounding off numbers to the nearest 1,000 and nearest 10,000. So it would be advisable if you can take a piece of paper and show me your working in either pen or pencils, and you can just slip in the paper in the orange book before you can submit it to me this Saturday. That's all for today. Good luck, everyone. Bye.